What is your name?
My name is Yogendra Singh.
Yogendra. Yogendra, please tell me about your family.
Home members in my family, including me, my father, my mother, and one brother.
Okay. Where are you from, Yogendra?
I am in Riva.
Okay, you're from Riva. Okay. What about your
Yes.
qualification? Can you tell me your qualification?
I have completed graduation in this year.
Okay. After that,
After that, doing internship in Pro Skill Hub.
okay. What are the languages you have covered during your internship?
In HTML, I had covered HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and in backend, I had covered Ruby and framework on Rails, and using database connectivity using MySQL.
Okay. Why did you choose IT as your career?
Sir, and there are one reason. My cousin brother in IT field working in Hyderabad. They
Hmm.
are suggested me and then researching on Google, YouTube, and then references other IT field friends.
Okay.
This is the main reason.
What is scaffolding, Yogendra?
Scaffolding Scaffolding is a tool that quickly generates model view and controller.
Okay. What is the model view controller? You are not audible, Yogendra.
Sorry, MVC stand for model view and controller.
Okay.
A model represents the data and logics in our Rails application. It interacts with the database to create, read, update, and delete.
Hmm.
And model is also responsible for validating the data and ensuring that is accurate. And view this and controller handle the incoming request, update the model, and select a view to enter the output.
Okay. What is ORM?
ORM stands for Object Relational Mapping. It is based on the active record job, and it is used ORM when manipulate the data in the database. And by the help of ORM, we did not need to write SQL query.
So Yogendra, what is migration?
Migration is a way to manage change in our Rails application database schema over time.
Okay. What is Docker?
Docker basically it is a containerization platform. It is used to create,
Hmm.
deploy, and run applications.
What is the use of Capistrano?
Capistrano is a tool. By the help of Capistrano, we deploy our real applications.
Okay, so Yogendra, what is asset pipeline?
Asset pipeline is a feature that allow to manage our assets like JavaScript, HTML, and images in a more organized and efficient way. It pre-compile and compress our assets and reduce their file size and make our application load faster.
Okay, what are sprockets?
Sprockets is basically used to serve the assets.
Okay. Why did you choose Ruby as your backend language?
Because Ruby is a uh, fully object oriented programming language, and Ruby provide a multiple gem and provide a multiple functionalities and easy to understand as setup for beginners.
Okay. So, Yogendra, What is association?
Association, and basically when we use association, we perform a connection between two active record models. Several types of association belong to has one, has many, has one through, has many through, and has and belong to many.
What is the difference between cross join and natural join?
Cross join and
Natural join.
natural join.
Hmm.
Cross join return all the combination of record into table,
Hmm.
and sorry for that natural join.
What is the difference between drop and truncate commands?
Okay. Drop and truncate command both are used to remove the data in the database,
Hmm.
in a table.
Hmm.
And delete command remove the particular data, and truncate command are remove all the data in the table.
What is the difference between has many and has one association in Rails?
Has many and has one.
Has one.
Okay. Has one association, when we define a one-to-one association between two models, using the foreign key, and has many has many association define one to many association between two model, and using the third model.
What is the difference between multi-level and multiple inheritance?
Okay. Multi-level inheritance is second class inherit from first class, and third class inherit from second class. It's called a multi-level inheritance. And multiple inheritance, one subclasses inherit from multiple parent classes.
Okay. What is abstraction?
Abstraction, it is a one main concept of both. When we use abstraction is not so unnecessary data for user, only shows necessary data. For real life example, when we use music player for listening music, there are some functionalities like increase and decrease volume button and play and pause button. There are some functionality used as per a requirement, but didn't need to know how it works.
Okay, so Yogendra, are you a fresher or do you have an experience?
Sir, I am an experience of 6 months.
Okay, how many years of CS you have?
Sorry, sir.
How many months or years
Sorry.
of experience you have?
6 month experience.
6 months experience. Okay.
Yes.
So Yogendra, what is the name of the company you're working for?
Sir, Pro Skill Hub.
Okay, what is the working schedule there?
Sir, at 10 to 6 p.m.
Okay. So have you made any projects?
Yes, sir. I have made 3 projects.
What was your recent project?
Sir, my recent project is e-commerce.
Explain your project, please.
Sir, my recent project is e-commerce based, and there are adding some functionalities like login sign up page. We can add login sign up page using the device and assign the role of admin, supplier, and user. These roles we define as roleify them. Admin can access the data, supplier and user, and a user can access data and track their product, and the user can see the product and add product in add to cart. And one more thing is, using active storage we can upload a multiple images.
Mhm. Okay. So what is GitHub? Why we use GitHub?
GitHub is web based platform. Here developer communicate with each other and share repositories code.
Okay. What is access specifiers?
Access specifier. Access specifier are used to set the accessibility and visibility of a class
Hmm.
using keyword private, public, and protected.
What is an alias command?
Alias command using in a theory, and when we use alias command using keyword as, and there uh, when we give a temporary name.
When we want to give a temporary, we use alias command. Okay. So,
Yes.
what is garbage collection?
Garbage collection is a process that is automatically free up space by deleting objects there is no longer in use.
What is normalization and types?
And normalization is the process of enhance the data integrity and reduce the data redundancy. And there are several types like first enough, second enough, third enough, fourth enough, and BC enough.
Give me a real life example of abstraction.
Abstraction.
Huh.
Real life example of abstraction is music player. Music player, when we use we use music player for listening music, and there are some functionalities like increase and decrease volume button and play and pause button. This functionality used as per a requirement, but how didn't need to know how it works.
What are constraints?
Constant are used to specify the rule in our table or data, like primary key, not null, foreign key, and so on.
What is active storage?
Active storage basically it is used to upload the file in a Amazon S3, Microsoft Azure, attaching this file in a active record object. These files are formed in the JPG, MP4, PNG.
What is resourceful routing?
Resourceful routing. Okay, resourceful routing that allow quickly declare all the common route by given resourceful controller. A single call resources can declare all the necessary route for our index, create, destroy.
What is HAML? HAML.
Okay. HAML is a file we create manually in our Rails application. HAML replace the ERV files. In HAML store the HTML files, HTML code, and HAML avoid the written inline code, and HAML HAML make our HTML cleaner.
Okay. So, what is the difference between overriding and overloading polymorphism?
Okay. Overloading and overriding. Firstly, we can tell you overriding in no support in Ruby, and overriding a class have many methods having same name but different argument is called overloading. And overriding define two classes, same methods are named into different classes.
What is sidekick?
Sidekick. Okay, sidekick basically used for testing our Rails application.
What is the use of rake?
Rake is a popular task runner. When we use rake, perform a common task like running database migration, seeding the database, or simple data.
What are the features of Ruby on Rails?
Multiple features of Ruby on Rails like ORM. ORM provide a when we use the ORM, we did not write a SQL query, and Rails provide a MVC. MVC is the main architecture of our Rails application, and the Rails provide a active storage and active record, and Rails provide a multiple ZIM.
What is helpers in Rails?
Helper, sir, basically helper is a module. It contains a method for view to share the reusable code.
What is concern?
Concern, concern is a folder. When we create a new Rails application, concern is also invoked. It store a common data and share the common data for systematic manners, and it also store the reusable code.
Okay. What is RDBMS?
MS database management system. It store the data in the form of table, and it store a multiple user at a time.
Okay. What is index?
Index index it index is a object of database. It is used to speed up the retrieval of data in the database.
Okay. What do you mean by trigger in SQL?
Trigger basically is used to trigger is executed automatically, and trigger is executed automatically. Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is hybrid inheritance?
Hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance basically it is a combination of two types of inheritance, like single and multiple.
Okay. What is data warehouse?
Data warehouse.
Hmm.
Data warehouse. I have no idea, but according to store our data.
What are the features of OOPS?
Uh, Feature of OOPS. Multiple feature of OOPS like abstraction, encapsulations, polymorphism.
What is mocking?
Uh, Mocking. Basically, mocking is a framework. It is used to test the simulate behavior of controlled environment.
Okay. What is database schema?
GitHub schema.
Database schema.
Sorry, database schema. Okay. Basically, a database schema define how data organized in relational database.
Okay. What is the need of merge statement in SQL?
Merge statement. Sorry, sir.
What is abstract class?
Abstract class.
Mhm.
Sorry for that.
So Yogendra, what is your salary expectation?
I am looking like approx 4 to 5 LPA, but whatever the company expectation, we can discuss on it.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, I love to play cricket, but as a web developer, I like to follow new IT trends by
Okay.
researching new technologies.
Okay. What are your strengths?
My strength is I am a collaborative person and dedicated to work and ethics for work and time punctual.
What are your weaknesses?
And my weaknesses is my English was not good, but I am working on it.
So again, what are the challenges you have faced during your uh, developing the project or working on the project? What are the challenges you have faced? And how did you overcome it?
Sir, okay, sir, my main problem is we can firstly taught theoretical part, and then same thing is practical implementation. This is a main toughest task for me.
Okay. So are you comfortable to relocate in a different city?
Yes,
Okay. Why do you want to switch the company?
because Riva is a developing city, and there is no growth. This is main things of Swiss the company.